T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
At 12 p.m. Central Time at Radio Metroplex, we'll have lots of guests and lots of fun.
Hey, welcome to the Supercowboy show. We're back in studio, finally.
What?
I got my beautiful co-host, Princess Angie, here.
Hi, guys.
And we are back here live in the city of Arlington.
Woo!
This beautiful afternoon on a Cowboy bye week. Right, Angie?
I know. It's going to be weird. It's going to be super weird.
Don't you feel like we needed like a little break?
Yeah.
Like just to reset? I kind of like
Wait.
the bye was right now.
So, needed a break Cowboys-wise you're talking about, or
Yes.
football? Because I can't have a break from football itself.
Stress-wise.
Okay.
No, football, we're watching football.
That's why I'm like, hold on, can
Stress-wise.
we...
You know how people say that, Jerry makes Cowboy fans drink, so...
I feel like he makes my hair fall off. It's like he
Your
makes
hair
me
fall
drink.
off?
Yes, like he gives me so much anxiety. He
That's
like
why-
really stresses
That's why
me
I wear the
out.
mask, so you can't see if I'm bald or I got long hair. Who knows?
Are you? Oh,
That's part of the mystery.
dun 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 dun
But
dun dun.
this show is brought to you by our awesome sponsors, La Sirena Mexican Seafood and Bar in Arlington on Collins Street, also Wanataco on Beltline Road, and Front End Inc. and Mr. David Martinez Entertainment. Thank you guys for being sponsors of this show. We appreciate it.
Also,
And we want to talk some football.
Yes, we are. I was messing with my phone here. I should pay attention to you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to throw a chancla at you.
So why are we wearing the pink mask today?
It's like the last game, with the Patriots here. People tell me like, "Oh, that's a cool mask," and I forgot that I had a different mask on.
So you right now kind of.
Wait a minute, I have a pink mask on. That's
Yes,
weird.
you do have a pink
Oops,
mask on.
I forgot, but yeah, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we gotta wear pink. Real men wear pink, Angie.
Okay. I was like, I didn't bring any pink today. I was trying to go
You're
with
not
like.
a man. I said real.
Oh,
man.
that's true. Okay.
A man.
You're
Well, we're
confused.
back.
Yes.
And I want to say thank you to the city of Arlington. Thank you. They get an applause for that interview they did. It came out awesome. It kind of talks a little bit of who I am and why do I do what I do. So I appreciate all the awesome comments, all the people posting pictures with me that they've taken before and all that. And if you haven't checked it out, check it out on our page. Is it on your page? If it's not, I'm going to throw a chocolate at you.
It's on your page.
It's not on your page? You didn't share it?
No, I did not share it.
God.
I know.
Princess Angie.
Total fail.
Jesus.
No, so
But
it's
in my pages,
and it's
check
on
out-
the page for the city of Arlington, so
and
it's
in
there.
the page of City of Arlington. That's where I shared it from on Facebook.
How
So
was that experience
check it out.
like?
It was kind of cool. I did it both in Spanish and English.
Did
but
you?
I think they just posted the English one.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit more comfortable in English.
That's what no, but I was gonna ask, do you feel like you're getting to a point where you're a little bit more comfortable speaking and doing
No.
your thing? No. Oh, okay.
I don't think
Even with the mask on, it's still not happening?
It's still
Okay.
not comfortable.
Okay, got it. Okay.
But it was cool, and I appreciate Cynthia. She came out and did that interview. She works with the city of Arlington, so
That's really cool.
came
That
to
was
the
really cool.
house
It's a
and
really cool
all
piece.
that.
That on Facebook, that's the piece that she did, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know on Instagram it's like just a smaller piece of it, because I know for Instagram you can't upload longer
the
than
whole-
like 90
The whole video
seconds.
is on Facebook.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. So I just want to say thank you to them, and it's been fun because a lot of people that I didn't know really followed me and stuff came up to me and said, "Hey, you're that guy from the video from the city of Arlington." I said, "Oh, thank you." So I appreciate all the love, all the messages, and everything that and the people that are sharing the video. Thank you. Share. I think it's at like 13,000 views or something
On Facebook,
on
yeah.
the city of Arlington
Mhm.
page. So let's get the views up. That'd be awesome.
It's like you have the positive comments, and then you have those
I
comments
just
from.
I just laugh. There's a lot of bad comments on there. It's just funny to me that people
And
like to go
obviously,
out of their way to say something.
and obviously, they are non-cowboy fans are commenting on there.
I
So
think there's some Cowboy fans
really,
too. Talking about, hey, talk to Jerry and say this and that. So there's Cowboy
maybe
fans out
that's
there
the
too.
reason why on Instagram they blocked all the comments.
Yes, you cannot comment on
On
Instagram.
Instagram, they're
Yes.
like, forget it.
But-
This
but
is
on
getting out of
Facebook, you could
control.
comment, so I don't know.
Because I don't. Oh yeah, no, you could. I don't know.
You can block comments, I think too. But anyways,
Either
thank
way,
you so much. And if you haven't checked that video, check it out. It's pretty cool. The little interview and the the filming and my house and my little Super Cowboy cape. But this past Monday night football game, what did you think, Angie?
oh, we're talking football. Okay, I'm sitting here waiting. So let's talk some football. So Cowboys versus Chargers. Cowboys took the lead 20-17. Yes, we are super happy for that win. Was it the win that some fans wanted? No, I did see a lot of negativity as per usual. There's always some negative, but we did take that win. There's lots that still needs to be worked on, but there was also, I saw some positive out of it. I don't know what your thoughts are, but I was happy seeing Dak coming out of his pocket. Out of the pocket, I feel like he was able to do. It reminded me of when like Romo. And it would be like, oh my God, he's out of the pocket. He's going to do something good. So it felt that way. Like, okay, watch out. He's coming out of the pocket. He's going to do something cool.
He needs to do that.
Yes,
That's
I
what
think
I
so too. Because when he was doing that, that's when you saw he'd scored, right? He ran in there, and it's like,
Oh, he finally scored.
well,
Because
wow.
that's the issues I was having. A lot of 3 and outs. The Chargers were moving the ball, and we were just 3 and out, and we're like, what's going on? And then the defense too, they couldn't stop them. They were scoring. I'm like, what is going on? Like, McCarthy supposedly stayed at the start for days without.
I
going
know
home.
exactly. Do you
And at
feel?
the beginning of that game, I was like, he stayed home for that play call, like for that play calling. Like, what is he doing? Like, what is he calling? You know what I mean? But I think they have to let Dak play. I mean, a lot of people that I talked to that last 49er game, they didn't even want to talk about it, and they were like,
Let's not even talk about
they
that
were
game.
fans of Dak, and after that game, they were like, I'm done with him. Like, I don't think he's it. They should just put Trey Lance. They skip over Cooper Rush.
I know. Forget that. Let's just
forget
move.
the backup. Let's go to the third string. Like, they should just put Trey Lance in there. So basically, they're throwing in the flags and saying, hey, white flag down. That's it. Season's over. Let's just go with Trey Lance and see if we could win some games or not. But it's like, it's early. It's early, guys. It's
But that's
dirty.
football too, though. It's like football. I mean, obviously, especially with the Cowboys, you have a lot of this, right? Which
And
is
that's the frustrating part.
and that's what we talked
It's a
about.
roller coaster.
Yes, and that's what we were saying that, the Cowboys or Jerry Jones makes you drink, or like I said, I'm bowling my hair out, the stress level. I probably have high blood pressure by now from all the stress, but that
Check the blood pressure.
but that's what, the territory of being a Cowboy fan and being a football fan in general,
I'm
because
used to it. I'm used to it. There's a
and
lot of
that's the
people that
thing.
get upset, break TVs, and
Yes,
burn. Like, did
no,
did you see the people mopping with Dak's jersey and
yes.
stuff like that? I'm like,
I
come
still
on,
feel like
guys.
even if you don't, and I'm probably going to get hate for that, but even if you do not like a player, I still feel like it's disrespectful to get to that point or that extent, because you have to think about it. There's still people, right? And we've had, players from back in the day who have talked about, the mental aspect of it and how mentally it messes with them. So it's like I feel bad. I don't like it.
No,
So
absolutely. And the thing that people, they're mad or whatever, they think it's funny. Let's get it on a mop and start mopping the floors. It's not just a Dak jersey. It's a Dallas Cowboy jersey. So you're not going to be a Cowboy fan anymore. That's fine. Okay, then don't be a Cowboy fan no more. But don't disrespect the Dallas Cowboy, team, and start mopping floors with it and doing this and that or burning jerseys. You know what I mean? This is the frustration that I have also is the up and down. It's
yeah.
every season, it's up and down. They play real well, and then the next game they don't, and then they play real well, and then the next game they don't.
There's no
So
consistency.
they're not consistent.
No, the
and that's
consistency
the
is not
frustrating
there.
part, because some teams are consistent every year. Like they're good and they have good players and they already know they're going to make the playoffs.
I mean,
like
this year we've had some teams that were good
Exactly.
the past couple of years, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what's going on? Is this like the year where things are going to change in the NFL?
Guys, let us know what you think about that Monday night game.
I mean, but it
If
was
you put comments, we're going to put you guys in the next raffle that we do. So comment where you guys are watching from.
any
If you watch
comment,
this
yeah.
later, yeah, any comment, even bad comments, it's fine.
Oh
We'll
my
put you in the
God,
raffle.
don't.
No bad comments, not even if bad comments about
Oh
the
my
team.
God.
Like, if you don't think this and that is going on, if you don't like a certain player, that's fine with us. Let us know. We want to know what you guys think. All the comments, like we said, we've done raffles before. We'll put them in a raffle, and you can win something for free just by commenting on our video. So if you see this later, you can still comment, and I always go back before the next show and write all the names down. But it's just a frustrating.
Yes, it is.
team.
It is. It is a frustrating team, especially because you have the potential, right? You have
You have the players.
yes, that's exactly.
Because a lot of people like to blame Dak, but a lot of the receivers were not open.
And we're gonna get the hate for that. And I'm not defending
Why?
Dak.
It's the truth.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not defending Dak 100%. There are some plays where I was like, "Hey, Dak, what are you doing?" Right? But if you analyze the past games, right? Offensively, yeah, we haven't been scoring as much points, but then defensively, so you're telling me that Dak allowed, 40 something points. You're telling me that Dak allowed 17 points. You're telling me that Dak is the one not catching. How many times didn't he throw to, Gallup, and how many times didn't he drop? So you're telling me he's a receiver. You're telling me he is a running back, right? You're telling me that he is fumbling the ball like Pollard did, or that's what I'm trying to get at. There's more factors that are happening within the game. Come on, the fact that a total of 20 penalties between the Chargers and the Cowboys. Okay, the Cowboys had 11. And it's like, what? They were all Dak's fault. So that's what I'm saying, that there's more to it. I'm not saying he's, 100% the elite quarterback that everybody's wanting.
At this point, it's not even a certain player. It's not Dak. It's not the defense. I think it's just the whole system. It's the whole coaching staff. Something's happening. Something's going on where players are not listening to the coaches, or I don't know what's going on, but the scheme sometimes looks like they don't know what they're doing. A lot of the receivers, especially Allen for the Chargers, kept catching the ball all over the place.
Yes,
and why is he wide open like that?
Exactly. And what is the defense playing? Like, what are we looking at? Are we playing zone? Are we playing man? If we're playing man, man's not working. Let's move to zone. If we're playing zone, why? Let's move away from that, right? And that's the thing. I don't know if the team is just not working as a team. and they're hungry. Like Mike, I understand he's hungry to go
But
get.
he looks kind of off. Too.
Yes,
I
and
think he
I
might
told
be
you,
hurt and they're not saying
and we're not
anything
exactly. We're not going
or
to hear anything
something.
towards the end. On that game, what was it? Was it with the Patriots?
Patriots, the last home game.
Yes. So against the Patriots, we saw him, right, because we were watching the game, and we saw the medical team kind of assessing his knee, and
The doctor
was it the
that
knee or his ankle? So
I
or on
think it
his
was
leg.
a knee, and he went into the tent, and then he popped back up, and I think he went in for a couple plays, but it was towards the end of the game.
But it's
And we were winning big in that game, so they were like, whatever. But he just seems frustrated. He seems,
and that's what I was gonna say. So
you
it
know,
either it could be an injury, or it could be frustration, or it could be the fact that you have to remember, right? If offense is not out there long enough, it's like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Defense is constantly having to go there and be tired. They're gonna be like, "Come on, you got to be freaking kidding me,
but
right?"
at
And
the
you're gonna
same time-
see it.
At the same time, he came through at the end of that game.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So
When
you
we
can
needed him,
see
he
that.
came through.
And that's where I'm saying that the potential is there, but something is just not working. Either they're not working together well as a team, and everybody just kind of wants to do their own thing because everybody's frustrated, and then they're just like, forget you, right? Like if we're not.
I also think it has to do something with the other games that they won big. The defense has scored. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
Interceptions, fumbles,
Yes.
recoveries. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Big sacks and stuff like that. So I think if that doesn't happen in a game, then it's just kind of bland.
Yes.
It's kind of like going through the motions.
But what happened from those, defensively winning games? What happened? Because
That's what we want to know.
it
Why
was
is it a
like,
big,
yes.
crazy game against the Patriots? We shut them out. Don't let them do anything.
The Giants, we came
And
out
then
looking
you go
strong.
into the 49ers and can't stop them.
Exactly. Does it really
How?
have to do with the fact of the injuries and Diggs? Or is it just the frustration that we're talking about? Like, what happened? What happened?
It's scheme. Like, these coaches are not. It's a chess game. You know what I mean? Like, these offensive coaches on the other team want to beat your defense. You know what I mean? And I think they're not beating the offensive coordinators of the other team. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, we won the game, but I think this is a game that it also could have been lost.
Yes,
You know what I
it
mean?
was scary looking at
for
it.
That big sack from Parsons and the interception at the end. I mean, who knows what could happen?
Yeah,
If they keep
because
moving the ball,
they kept
and
moving
who
the ball,
knows?
and it was like, here you go, and catch, here you go, catch, and you're like, wait, why can't the Cowboys do that, right? Why can't the Cowboys go ahead and show this potential that we know that they have? And that's where it's frustrating, and that's what I feel like every week. But they needed that win. They needed that win. The Dallas Cowboys needed that win coming from. Yes, exactly. So hopefully after this bye, it's kind of like a reset button, and moving forward, the Cowboys can go ahead and keep going, because at home they have the Rams next.
Next week are the Rams here at home.
Exactly. So
and
they have to.
That's a game that it's not going to be easy. Either.
No, exactly. But last week in general, I mean, for the NFL, it was kind of weird. It's like no more teams that are undefeated. Exactly.
Where's the applauses?
I know a lot of people were super happy when the 49ers lost against the Browns.
Against the Browns.
Yeah, so I know, especially because there was a lot of hate from the 49ers with Cowboy fans. So, and then the Eagles, exactly. And then the Eagles take that, loss against the Jets. Exactly. But see, if you start thinking about these puzzle pieces, right? The Dallas Cowboys won against the Jets, right? Yep. And then the Eagles lose against the Jets. And then you have the Giants that are not doing good. So it starts making you think, okay, so are the Dallas Cowboys really that good? But they're just, like we talked about, that roller coaster, or they played the way the other team is playing. Like, what is it? Because obviously looking at how other teams are playing, these teams that the Dallas Cowboys have beat, right? Mm-hmm. So what's going on?
You don't know.
What is going on with the Dallas Cowboys?
If you want to pick like who's going to win a game, you don't really know anymore.
Exactly.
Like,
yes.
Bills might lose, and Kansas City might lose a game.
Exactly. I mean, looking at Miami, the Dolphins went from having a really bad season last year, and all of a sudden they're like the highest scoring team game after game after game, and you're just like, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
think isn't the Dolphins Eagles game this weekend?
Yes,
So
they
that-
are playing. Mm-hmm.
so we're
Yes.
gonna see. We're gonna see if the real Eagles
We're
are gonna
gonna
stand
see.
up or not.
But that thing about the Eagles, though, is they have the run game, right? Jalen Hurts, if you see him, he's supposed to be a quarterback, but he does a lot of running, right? And that's what a lot of teams can't stop. The Cowboys can't stop the run game. So that's how that's how the Eagles are also winning, because it's like, okay, I don't see anybody open, let me just run, right? And he gets a first down, or here you go. So it's like you have to be able to, and that's what we were talking about earlier with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. You have to be able to see that and be like, hey, I can just run for a first down right now because I have that opening. Let me just go for it.
Exactly.
But
And
for
which he
some,
finally did.
which exactly
And I think they said it was the longest touchdown run
that
in his
he's done.
career. So I'm like, well, that's what we need to see, though. So I don't understand why the coaches don't see that. That's him. That's his play. That's what he can do. Get out of the pocket, throw the ball, or run it.
Exactly. So
if it's not there.
So
or
what
throw it away,
is
which he
it?
never does.
And that's why I keep asking. So what is it? What's happening within the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys organization, that they're not seeing what others are seeing and trying to fix it, right?
Let us know what you guys think, guys. What do you guys think?
But
I just think it's the coaching staff. Something's going on in the coaching staff. CD's frustrated, and Gallup is dropping the ball everywhere. You know, I was watching a little bit of that Sounds of the Game, and they're telling Gallup, you know, it's gonna be all right. You know, you'll get it, this and that. Even Jerry said, I don't know if you saw about Jerry. Jerry talked about Gallup, and he wasn't too happy. You know, he said he needs to do better.
And that exactly, it's like there. So as a receiver, you have to be able to make these plays happen. Yes.
You're making that kind of money, you gotta make those plays.
And it could be that frustration within each other that has moved the team from being so close, and the negativity, right? Because as the Dallas Cowboys organization, there is a lot of negativity. So within that, and being so out in the spotlight, and then within each other. So I don't know if there's something, because look, you see within the Jets, right? They're not doing the hottest. They lost Aaron Rodgers, right? And they haven't been doing great. But you hear in the interviews, and they'll ask other players, receivers, will be like, oh, what do you think? You know, it's like your quarterback's not doing that well. And they try to be so negative, and they're like, oh no, he's doing fine, and he's going to be fine, and we're going to be better. But you see,
back at the end of the season.
I know, but I'm saying it's like you hear the positivity within each other, and they're like, oh no, even if they're losing. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm saying, we're like, as Cowboy fans, as media, like the Cowboys are put in a different level.
Yes, yes.
4-2, it doesn't matter. They should have, beat the 49ers.
Exactly.
Or at least made it a game.
Exactly.
They shouldn't have lost to the Cardinals.
Exactly.
They should have just, be undefeated right now.
Yes, and you just hear the talk.
But they also forget that it's the NFL, and it's not that easy.
No.
To beat, win games, and look at the Saints last night. They're at home. And they lose like that. They were tied, and that's it. But
that's what I'm saying. I feel like this year, you feel like there's a lot.
We're happy to have this bye right now.
Yes.
The bye is basically a reset. Reset.
They better reset. They better reset.
Some rest, go over stuff. And I hope that they're not showing their hand. You know what I mean? They're kind of holding back a little bit. They just kind of want to get into the playoffs, and they're really going to show in the playoffs, like, look, this is where we really want to run, because that's when we want to, or get hot towards the end of the season. That's what you always hope as a fan, that your team starts getting hot towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? But
playoffs? We're talking about no playoffs.
We're not even close to that right now. But that was the game.
Yes, it was.
The game. We still won. We took that victory, like they kept saying, AT&T West out there. And California. I mean,
there's other teams in the NFL that right now fans are probably not happy, like the Broncos. So it could be worse.
Yeah,
it's like you pay.
Out there. I haven't heard nothing from him.
It's like you pay a lot of money to a certain elite quarterback, and it's like a fail. Or even with the Giants.
What happened?
Or even with the Giants, you hear about, Daniel Jones, and it's like, wait, what? Who?
Yeah,
It's
all that money too.
exactly. And everybody said that, he's better than Dak, and look what's happening. So that's what I'm saying, that
Everybody's better than Dak.
that
Everybody
that's
says.
that's what everybody says. But that is the NFL. Unfortunately, the NFL is week after week. That you just don't know. It's the unknown. That's why a lot of people bet on it, because it's the unknown. It's that rush of the unknown, right?
And we'll get to watch some football this weekend without stressing about
Without
our
the stress.
boys.
No, I feel like now that I'm kind of doing a lot more reporting, I am trying to step back from that and not be as, because I can get pretty heated, and I gotta walk away from it.
Yes.
But anyway, so the Cowboys took the win, 20-17 against the Chargers.
Yeah.
They are going to be playing at home after the bye week here in AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, against the Rams. So a lot of Ram fans are going to be coming to
Ready. Bring
AT&T.
it.
So any events that are going to be coming up, make sure that people are staying tuned, following, right? Because there are going to be lots of events coming for.
There's a lot of events. There's Cowboys Experience. There's fan zone events.
Exactly.
A lot of player meet and greets. So if you guys are coming,
yes.
If you have any questions, send us a message. We'll let you guys know. But we are going to be posting about the events, where they're going to be at, what times. On Saturday, all the events I believe are on Saturday, and it's going to be crazy because it's also a Halloween weekend.
Ooh.
I got some.
Do you have a Halloween mask?
I wear a mask all the time. I never take it off.
Oh my gosh. Maybe you shouldn't take it off. Maybe that's going to be more scary if you take it off.
Exactly. It's the opposite.
It's going to be the opposite. But talking about meet and greet, you had I don't know. I don't know if it's called an event or a meetup, because it's not. I don't want to really say a meet and greet, because it's not like you went and did a meet and greet. But
yeah,
it was
a meet and greet. Actually, I mean,
I don't even know how to explain it. So I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about what happened to you this week. By the way, I'm proud. Let me just say real quick, like, I'm proud of your accomplishments and how far you have come. A lot of people don't understand the realm of being a super fan. I know I don't dress up as Super Cowboy does, but I still do a lot of like the reporting and stuff like that. So it's not easy being in the so-called spotlight, right? Because you get a lot of negativity. You get a lot of hate. You get a lot of people that don't like what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm super proud of you of how far you have come and the stuff that you're doing, and you. Yeah. Oh my God. Because I'm being nice.
You're being too nice.
I'm being too nice.
What's going on? You're already going to the Rams game. No, but yeah, that's, a lot of people just, they don't really know all the stuff, the behind the scenes
exactly.
stuff. They're just like, oh, Super Cowboy wears a mask and he goes to the games and he has fun. But there is a lot of hate. There's a lot of people talking about me and behind my back.
And we joke around all the time, like, we could do a soap opera, right? Or like a novela, and we can all the stuff that happens.
To somebody so they could follow us around and see all the drama behind the scenes.
And I was going to say, and we're not very vocal when it comes to, like, if there's drama happening, we're not going to go ahead and say it. But it's like, we could say we can make a novela out of all this that's happening. But anyways, let's call it. Okay, go for it.
Martina Martinez. Hello, Super Cowboy, Princess Angie, and guests.
Hi.
Martina, how's it going? We got One Star One Family. Hello, family.
Hi, guys.
Super Cowboy and Princess Angie. I think we're gonna have to change the name to Late Night with Super Cowboy and Princess Angie.
I know, that sounds good.
That's right. Be very proud.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, there's days that I get down and don't want to do nothing or post anything, or just want to be home and in the dark somewhere. You know what I mean? And then I start thinking, like, why am I doing what I do?
Exactly.
And really, it's for the community, and it's for the fans, for you guys. I like to dress up and go have fun and pass out stickers and see little kids' faces when they see me and they get a sticker, or they get, a football or a T-shirt and stuff like that. So it's just, and there's a lot of people that I appreciate and love, that they know what I do and they love me, and they're always.
Do you need some tissue?
That's why I wear the mask. You can't see me cry. But we were talking about the event that I got invited to.
That's what I want you to talk a little bit about.
Okay. And I didn't really think that it was gonna happen. To tell you the truth, I was
What do you mean?
like I got invited to it, and
Uh-huh.
I was told, hey, well, I'll let you know more, and I'll give you a call or something. And
Uh-huh.
then I didn't get the call. You know what I
So
mean?
you're like, oh, I guess I'm
Until
not
somebody
going.
else that was going to the event told me, like, hey, I heard you're gonna be at the event, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going. But I still that day I still didn't think I was going. I
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm all dressed up, ready to go. Got my mask. Let's go.
Did you sleep on your mask just waiting?
Oh man, it's just that whole day. I was just looking at the time, and this was this is what the event really was. It was a 30-year anniversary of Super Bowl 27. So it was for not only the 90 players, the 90s players, but 80s, 2000, early 2000s, like anybody that got invited was there. So it wasn't just the 90s players, but it was hosted by Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith.
Wow.
So yes.
So you saw Troy Aikman.
So I come into this place and I'm walking in and there's Troy Aikman, like, 5 feet from me, and he's talking to someone. And of course I'm with my mask, so there's no way people are not going to look at me. So he looks at me and gives me kind of like a what the hell kind of look, like what's going
like,
on?
what is this guy in a mask?
What is this guy wearing a mask? But Troy, like, it was pretty much kind of his event. In the invitation, it said Troy and Emmitt cordially invite you to the reunion. So it's something that I don't even know how to explain it. The reunion. Troy is right there. Then I look over on the other side of Troy, and there's Emmitt. He's just eating. He's next to the buffet table.
He has to get his food.
So this is all you can eat food, all you could drink. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to pay for anything. It's already paid for by the sponsors and this and that. And there's Troy, there's Emmitt, there's Daryl Johnston, there's Jay Novacek with his dog and his wife. And I'm just looking around, and I'm just like, I'm glad I have a mask, because you could probably see my face. I'm with my mouth open, walking around like, what is going on here? So it's just, it was awesome. I'm blessed to be able to get invited to an event like that. And like I posted.
Make sure that you're like facing the mic.
Like I posted. It's something that, as a kid in the 90s growing up and watching Emmitt Smith, my all-time favorite player. So watching Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman and the Moose, you know what I mean? And Jay Novacek and all these guys playing. I still have the vision of that when I'm a kid watching this little tiny TV in my room. And then to be able to just be there with them, and it's not something where people are rushing them. Troy is here. Let me get an autograph. Let me get a picture. Like, it was a close event, a small event where people knew him already. So they're just catching up, talking. They're talking to each other, what they're doing.
And you're just like, whoa.
And I'm walking around as somebody that got invited, and I'm not used to just being around them. So I'm just walking around like, hey, how's it going, Troy? And he just looks at me like, what the hell? All right, just keep taking more steps that way. So, but it was an awesome experience. Thanks to Paco for the invite. It was just great. And not only are you there with all the Cowboy players, but also, I was able to take something to get autographed. And I finally got my jersey when I was a kid.
What?
My first jersey ever, Emmitt Smith jersey. I was able to get it signed by him in front of me right here.
Did you wash your hands?
And not only that, but I took a picture with him and had a little conversation with him, and it was just awesome, an awesome experience that I will never forget.
Well, congratulations to that.
Thank you. It was just, I can't even explain it, to tell you the truth. I didn't take too many pictures. I'm not the kind of person that likes to bug people. I had to bug,
but it's in your head.
Like George Lopez says, I remember.
It's in
I
there.
took a couple pictures. I posted them. Those are the only pictures I took. I took a little bit of video when they took a group picture, but not everybody was there. Troy was already gone. I heard Darren Woodson was there. I got there a little late. Darren Woodson was there, and he had left already by the time I got there, but Troy was there. Jason Garrett. I took a picture of Jason Garrett there. He was just really cool, and he was like talking to me like I knew him. Like, hey, what's going on? Well, what's going on with you? I said, can I take a picture with you? He said, absolutely. You want me to take it? I said, oh, I got it. And we took a selfie, and I told him that I met him before and took pictures with him in training camp, and he said, oh, that's awesome. Well, nice to see you again. I said, well, nice to see you too. So it was one of those experiences where you think, you kind of almost feel like, okay, this is normal. I'm just hanging out with Emmett. I'm hanging out with Troy.
Even though inside you're like, this is not normal.
Yeah,
this is
I'm
not.
Like, oh my God, there's Troy. Oh my God, there's Emmett. What do I do?
What do I do? What do I do?
At one point, I had to go sit in the corner and just stare at everybody walking around like, what the hell's going on here? And everybody was cool. Of course, our dear friend Kenny Gant was there.
Yes. You gotta love Kenny. He's so cool.
Laughing it up, and I took a picture with him. Who else was there? Lincoln Coleman was there. And then there was new players. Patrick Creighton was there. Floso Adams was there. Jay Ratliff was there. So you had some new players. Cool. You got some players from the 80s. Michael Downs was there. Actually, I was able to give him a ride to the event, to Michael Downs. So we're going to work on something. I know I had talked to you about it last time about working with Michael Downs. I had a whole conversation with him, and he's very excited about working with him and doing something for him. So that's coming up. If you guys would like to help, that's going to come up quick because he kind of needs some help. So I want to work on something for him, and hopefully we could get it going everywhere for all the fan clubs and all that stuff like that, if they could help me out with that. But anyways, it's just 30-year reunion that I didn't think I was going to be there. And it was like, on a crazy day, you know what I mean? So I was like, no matter what, I'm going to be there.
Make it happen. Even if I don't sleep, even if I...
Yeah, I went to work with like 4 hours of sleep and just dragging my feet. But it was an awesome experience to be with these guys. And like I said, Emmett was awesome and signed my jersey. That's getting framed. I've been waiting on that. It's all yellow. It's starter jersey and it's all kind of rips here and there. But I wanted to get that jersey signed because that was the first jersey I ever had, and I'm glad I kept it till now. And it got signed.
Well, congratulations to that.
Thank you.
Oh,
it was an awesome experience. But I kept talking and then I put the pictures up. So here's the picture of me and Emmett. There it is. Here's the picture of me and Jason Garrett. I know some people hate Garrett, I don't hate him. I just didn't like he was there for 10 years and we didn't do anything. And here's a picture, a little selfie I took with the players behind me. You got Moose back there. You got Kevin Smith, Larry Brown, Flosa Adams is there, Sebznoski. I mean, all these dudes are there. So it was an awesome experience. And thank you, thank to God I got blessed to be there and hang out with them. And here's actually the picture of the jersey signed. And then, of course, Troy had some of his 8 beer stuff. So I got a hat, a shirt, and then I had a football with the Super Bowls on there. And some of the players signed that too. So it was an awesome experience, awesome event.
Well,
definitely. And I'm just going to keep talking about
exactly.
it
I was like, okay.
for years and years to come.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
But we'll make sure that we talk a little bit more, not now, but later on, and with these fan clubs and whatever you have kind of thought process going on. But stay tuned. Make sure you're following us for, like I said, more events that are coming up, especially for the home game, Cowboys versus the Rams after the bye week. So stay tuned for that. And anything you want to close up today's show with?
I wanted to talk about the event that we did last Saturday. It was for Down Central Partnership of North Texas. I was selling those shirts to get funds. I want to say a big thank you to Big Val, the guy that makes the hats. He did a big donation for that walk, so I appreciate it. And also El Treinta and his wife, Cynthia, they were out there too.
Yes.
I got some pictures here with me and El Treinta and this little boy. We gave him a shirt out there, and he loved it. He was
so excited. Yes.
He was jumping up and down. I gave him a sticker first, and then I was like, you know what? I got a shirt that I'm gonna give you, and he was like, oh. So we got that picture. We got a picture with Captain America was out there too, and Treinta. And then, of course, I had to get a picture with Woody and Buzz. So thank you to El Treinta and his wife. And also, we were there with Landa family. That's our friend that was doing the walk. So it was an awesome event. Thank you to everybody that donated to that. But that's pretty much it. We got the game coming up next week, not this weekend. We'll post about those. Please follow us.
Yes.
Please look at our videos.
And we'll post
share
about other
them.
events here in Texas. And there's also some get-togethers or watch parties right in California for
Yes,
people in
watch
California.
Parties. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
get some
so-
of those watch parties. I believe San Angela's having a watch party. It's like a Halloween watch party.
Okay, so we'll post about all
So,
that. So just make sure that you
yes.
guys are following
Guys,
us.
if you guys have a fan group or a watch party, you have a flyer, send it our way. We'll post it. We'll repost it. So
Yeah,
just
let us
where
know.
you guys are watching the game. Send us the stuff. I know the hard hitters are doing their thing too, and watch parties and stuff like that, and Star Gang and all these other fan clubs. So let us know what's going on. Big shout out to SCDCFC. We didn't really talk about that. How they had.
I know. Yes,
We forgot
that's why
about that.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that. There's so much happening, and I'm so proud of them as well. I mean, we've known them for a while, right?
From
One
day
star,
one, Watch
SCDC
Family, yeah.
818.
818
So
Darts.
being originally from the Valley, that's why I always say I'm always
The
going to be a Valley girl.
The California Valley. The Valley here
I have the vibe. I know.
There's a valley here.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
don't
In
say the valley.
the California
Los Angeles
Valley, LA.
Los Angeles
So I
Valley.
can't say that I'm always going to be a Valley girl here then, because
No.
it's going to be like,
When you say
okay.
I'm a Valley girl, they're gonna talk about South Texas. That's what you're talking
Well,
about.
the vibe that I got, it ain't no Texas vibe, let me tell you. But yes, I am, another proud moment there. I am super proud of them as well. SCDC 1 star, 818. They have come a long way as well, right? They're growing and they're doing big things. And they had Des Bryant there, and Diggs showed up as
Yeah,
well.
Diggs, too.
And it's like just how you can see the fans coming together, right? And it's just that gathering and that adventure. So it's like so proud of them, and they're doing bigger and better
And
things.
they're having a
So
watch party.
yes, that's
I
what I'm
forgot to
saying.
Put that flyer. They're having a watch party, not a watch party, but a meet and greet with Drew Pearson.
Exactly, that's what I'm
One Star One
saying.
Family in Bakersfield.
Yes.
And I believe COWBOYS, or what are they called? Central Valley, something like that. Central Cali.
So we'll post all those flyers,
we'll
but
post that
so
flyer,
happy,
but
so
if you're
happy.
in the Bakersfield area, or if you're in LA and you want to drive up to go meet Drew Pearson is going to be doing a meet and greet up there for the bye week.
Yes, but so happy and so proud of them as well. They're growing, they're doing good things, right? So so proud. So congratulations, guys. That was a good event as well. So
yeah, that's
ta-da.
it for tonight, guys.
That is it for tonight. So just make sure that you guys are following us. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching today's show.
Absolutely. And like I said, keep the comments coming. If you guys watch this later, comment on what you guys think of the games. What do you guys think of my event that I went to this week? And there's more videos coming of little things that I have going on. And thank you for following us, Princess Angie, and her social media, and myself, Supercowboy, and my social media. And also,
just not on TikTok. I keep getting blocked on TikTok.
You can't see none of our videos.
I don't know what's happening on TikTok.
What's going on?
So, but thank you guys for the support. So,
I also want to post this real quick. Thank you to our sponsors, Juana Taco and Grand Prairie on Beltline Road, and La Sirena Mexican Seafood and Bar, and Front End Inc. Thank you guys for your sponsorships. Mr. David Martinez also. You guys are awesome. We love you guys. We are trying to get people to go to your businesses. So, like always, we'll see you guys in the next show, and we will have a little surprise next week.
What?
But thank you for watching. And like I said, go Cowboys.
Bye, guys.